This is Ecclesiastes 5:3. For a dream comes through much activity. Okay? Things manifest through much works. Basic, or the multitude of our works. Okay? Our dreams can come true that way. Okay? And a fool's voice is known by his many words. Okay? A fool's voice is known by his many words because they're supposed to overpower his works. Words is not works. Works is not words. They are mutually exclusive. Unless we want them to collectively coincide, they will always be mutually exclusive. But they will only be evidential if we talk more than what we do. If we talk a good game, but we don't have anything to back it up with. For neither at any time did we use flattering words, as you know, nor a cloak for covetousness. God is witness. A cloak of covetousness is a covering for an insatiable fulfillment. Okay? A everlasting, unquenchable hunger for greed and gain. You see what I'm saying? He's saying that these flattering words, as you know, would have been a cloak for covetousness if we were to do that. You see what I'm saying? So flattering words is a multitude of words. You have to use a multitude of words to flatter somebody. Do you not? You do, right? And so the Paul Apostle is making it very clear to the people of Thessalonians. We're not trying to trick you with cute words and synchronicities and titles and topics that just are in sync. They all start with the same letter. They all start with the same syllable. They all rhyme. They all sound cute. So they could be productable or profitable, right? That's a cloak for covetousness. That's a covering for insatiable fulfillment that's never going to be fulfilled. All because of what? Because of the grand old dollar. What the OJ say? For the love of money, people will rob of their own mothers. People will kill their own brother. And some people will still snatch souls and fool them with flattering words, a multitude of words. As it says already here in the book of Ecclesiastes, in chapter 5:3, that we are not to do that, right? So he's making it very clear to the people of Thessalonica. We didn't see glory from men, from you, or anyone else when we might have made demands as apostles of Christ. So the demands that they're saying to these people in Thessalonians, the demands that they set, they were not with flattery. They were not to please man, and they were not used as a cloak of covetousness, which we understand what it means now. Okay, but we are gentle among you, just as a nursing mother cherishes her own children. We were gentle with you no matter what. Yes, ma'am. You can put a prayer in for your pinched nerve, arm, elbow pain. Is that what it is? Being gentle with them, not rushing them into anything, not giving them meat when we know they need milk. You understand? Not trying to give them too much all at once. And that's why a lot of us are stumbling in our iniquities. That's why some of us, we're afraid to heed to God's call. That's why some of us do not want to take in God's word. We don't hear his voice. We don't have a relationship with him. That's why we do pray in the midst sometimes, because there's no one that is willing to be a watchman for our souls and tell us and nurture us or put us to the side and tell us this is what the word is really like. This is how you rightly divide the word so that it can be manifested into truth. This is how you get to a place of your captivated self being set free, because I've been there. And in some places, I'm still there because I'm only flesh and blood. I'm not perfect. I'm just a person, right? But I'm a person that understands the manifestation power that this word actually